I decided to go ahead and dive right into a haul video after filming my favorites video, which if you missed it or you want to watch that, I'll link it down below. So that's why I have the same makeup and stuff like that on. I went ahead and placed an order with Beautylish because they just got the Charlotte Tilbury Beach Sticks in, and I have been dying to try those since I had seen them released like a couple months ago even. I have higher hopes for these than I had experienced with the Film Star Bronzing Glows on my cheek. These don't feel quite as emollient as those, but I haven't used them just yet. I picked up the shade Las Salinas, which is a really pretty warm pink coral type of color with some gold shimmers in it. Looks like a lot. And then the other one that I picked up is in Moon Beach, and it looks like that. It's like a really light pinky coral with also some gold in it, and they smell like vanilla. They smell really good. I have high hopes for these. I'm hoping that they're going to work out nicely for me. So I picked up 2 of those, and they do say that they can be used on both the lip to cheek dewy color pop is the official name of them. And then I went ahead and I purchased, because I just love me some lip balm. I'm always looking for something that's going to hydrate my lips even more than my Paula's Choice, and I can never find one that does. I just need to stop buying them and realize that I have a Holy Grail lip balm already, because that is my Holy Grail lip balm. It's the only lip balm I can use in the dead of winter that keeps my lips moisturized all night long. And I've tried like from, you know, By Terry all the way down to, I've tried them all, I feel like. So, but I really wanted to try this one. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Magic. The magic part is probably what really pushed me over the edge to buy it. But this is what it looks like. Super cute packaging. I must make note that this here is really tiny. There is only 0.17 ounces of product in here, and this was 35 bucks. My Paula's Choice one is a ½ ounce. It lasts forever, and I think that's only like $11. I do like this. It smells like honey. It's way overpriced. I can say that right off the bat. And the smell of it is really similar to something like Burt's Bees or something like that, because there is the propolis is what they're referring to it as in this lip balm. There is a honey ingredient in this product. It's a nice smell. It's really honey smelling type of a product. This is really thin to me. It's not something that I can trust to use all night on my lips to keep them really hydrated. It absorbs really nicely, but it doesn't last on the lips throughout the night. So I'm thinking this is going to be nicer for like even a lip primer, because it absorbs so fast. It might be a nice little treat before you like put on lipstick and stuff, or something that if you want to continuously apply it, you know, throughout the day or something. I'll enjoy it since I have it, but it's definitely not a product that's going to replace my Paula's Choice lip balm at all, which is kind of what I don't know why I'm searching for something better than that when it is the best that I have tried out of everything, but you know how it goes. I'll just read you what it says on here. It says, restore, moisturize, and fullness with the magic of propolis, a powerful healing elixir made by bees. Rejuvenating, smoothing propolis balm. Also from Beautylish, I picked up another one of the Ughhhhhh GSN 7 brushes, and also another Ughhhhhh GSN 9 brush, which is like a smaller version of the 7. I absolutely love these 2 brushes. And then I also picked up another Goss number 19 brush, because I love that as well. There's many a brush that I love. I'm going to be doing a brush video soon. I'm kind of a sucker for YSL's limited edition special packaging, and this one's no exception. It's the Couture Palette Heartbeats Edition, and I want to say that they're referring to this as the Chinese New Year palette. From a couple sites I've read that on there that they were calling it that, but it is the one in number 4, Saharienne. I could be butchering that. It's Saharienne. Number 4. But I really like this formula of eyeshadows from YSL. I really enjoy them every time that I use them. All the shades in here are pretty much satin to shiny to shimmery finishes. So if you're looking for something really matte, there aren't a lot that have a true matte shadow in them from the ones that I have, purchased so far. But I really like the looks that come out of these, and this one's no exception. I have worn it and I really enjoyed it. So that is the, let's look at this though. Isn't it cute? I just think it's so cute. Anyway, so let's swatch a couple of these. So there's a couple of the shades. Then we'll do this one right there. They just work really nice, and the looks always come out really pretty with these palettes, so I do enjoy these, and this is the newest addition, and it's super cute. Since I had been enjoying the convertible color palette from Stila that I got recently, I've been like just using it a ton. Stila was having a big sale on their website, and then also they were doing a 15% off if you signed up for their emails. So I went ahead and did that, and they had a cute little set of the convertible colors, like smaller size ones. It's the Blooming Bright Convertible Color Trio. Came in this pretty box here, and these are a little bit smaller than the full-size ones. These ones are 0.07 ounce, and the full-size ones are 0.15 ounce. So they're about half the size, but they was pretty inexpensive for this little set. And I can just go ahead and dip my brush into these ones as opposed to like in the palette where I put it on the back of my hand, because I want to distribute it evenly over, you know, my brush, and the pans are a little bit smaller. So the shades that come in that little trio are, ignore the four-wheeler, are the shade Hibiscus. Look at how, like, it's so cute. This one right here, and these here convertible colors are the best lip and cheek product that I have found to date, and I've tried a lot. They work nice on the lips and the cheeks, really nice. And then it comes with Lilium right there, and then the last one that it comes with is in the shade Petunia, which is a really pretty pink color right here. So that is Petunia. And that came in that little trio. And then I also picked up a shade that I really wanted because I had the 15% off, and this one wasn't on sale, but I wanted it, and it's not in the palette either. And I've heard on the reviews, I think on Sephora, I read that people wish that the Sweet Pea color was in the palette, and it's not. So I picked up this one, and I love it. I really love it. So that one is Sweet Pea right there. And then the other one that I picked up was also in the sale section, and this one is in Peach Blossom. And these ones are the full size ones. My local Sephora inside JCPenney's had the new Nars Spring Collection out, so I picked up two things from that. The first being what's on my cheeks as a blush today, and it is the Reckless blush. It looks like a glitter bomb mess of like nothing that's going to show up on your face. Like initially when I swatched this in the store, I thought this is only going to be a glittery highlight, but when I first used it, I used it as a blush. And on the cheeks, if you don't like glitter, if you don't like sparkle, I mean the glitters are really, really fine and stuff like that, but if you don't like that, you're not going to like this. But I love it. On the cheeks, it picks up a pink lavender, like a duochrome-ish feeling to it, and it's what I have on my cheeks. I'm sure the camera's not going to capture how pretty it actually looks in person. Like look at how like boring it looks in the pan, other than like, you know, some glitter. It just looks beautiful on the cheeks. This is a product I've been wearing it every day. I feel like every day since I got it, which was just like 4 days ago, but it kind of picks up a bit of product when you put the brush in there, and like you legitimately would think it's like this big glitter bomb, but it totally transforms, I think, on the skin to this really pretty shimmery pinky lavender duochrome on the cheeks. And it's a blush for myself. I have fair skin. It's a blush on me. I thought initially it was going to be more of a highlight. Medium, deeper skin tones, it probably will be a highlight on you, but let's see if you can see this. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. The camera, even in real life, just looking at it in the pan, it just does not look the same way. Even in the swatch on my finger, it looks way different, I think, on my cheeks than it does even in the swatch here. See, it looks like nothing. But on the cheeks, it's everything. So that's Reckless from Nars. I really like it. And then I did go ahead and pick up the Duo as well. It's in St. Paul de Vence. That's what it looks like right there. And these are the two shades in there. This peachy one is like a shimmer type of a shade, and then this one here is more like a satin matte, but it's got little tiny sparkles in it. I don't feel like the sparkles really adhere though, so it kind of just appears as a matte on. I did wear this, and the peach definitely outperforms the darker shade. This shade right here is kind of a thinner texture that could have, I feel like this could have had a little bit more substance to it, but the peach shade performed quite nice. This one was, I did have to pack this on quite a bit to get it to show up on me. So together they looked nice once I was able to get them on, but this shade could be a little bit better in quality in my opinion. So that is St. Paul de Vence. Also from Nars, I picked up 2 more of the dual intensity eyeshadows. I know you guys are going to think I'm nuts, but I have just really been digging into these 2 shades in the palette. Like, I almost feel like I'm going to hit pan on Europa, like, anytime soon. It's probably all in my head, but I've really been enjoying these 2 shades a lot out of the palette, and if I were to take that palette to travel and stuff like that, I'd want those shades to be in there, so I thought these would be handy to have for when I want to use them here, and then also incorporate them with other shadows, because I've been enjoying the dual intensity shadows with like my my V's-Art palettes and stuff like that. So I picked up this shade here, and it is in the shade Europa. It looks like a peachy color in the pan. It pulls more peach on the eyes when used with browns and stuff, but it pulls more pinky when used with purples. And I just really was enjoying using this one here as a highlight from the palette there. So let's see if you can see it. That is what it looks like right there. And then the other shade that I picked up in a full size, because I was using it a lot in the palette, is in the shade Himalaya, which is beautiful. This looks so pretty on the lid. Let's swatch it. These are pretty fresh. I got them when I got the when I went to the Sephora and decided JCPenney's just a couple days ago. But ooh, so that one is Himalaya. And then on to a couple MAC products. I had looked at this blush and said, no, 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 you don't need anything from this collection. It's the Lightness of Being, I think it's called, collection. But I think I saw it swatched somewhere, and it just looked really, really pretty, like a pinky lavender color that was up my alley. So I went ahead and picked it up, and it's in the shade Please Yourself from the Mineralized collection. Yeah, Mineralized blush in Please Yourself, and these ones have got the new packaging, but I just thought it looked so pretty, and I have not worn this yet. This is another thing I haven't worn. I've swatched it, but I haven't worn it. And you know, it does have the sparklies in it, so if you're not into like the chunkier sparkle, this is not going to be for you, but its swatch is nice, I think. Right there. And I really enjoy the mineralized blushes from MAC, so I picked up that guy. I also bought the new Viva Glam lipstick, the Viva Glam Miley Cyrus lipstick. I haven't worn this yet either. I guess there is a couple products that I haven't worn. But it is just a really warm corally pink color, I guess, or like warm fuchsia coral pink color. It's showing up really true in the viewfinder anyway. But let's give it a swatch here. And this is in Amplified, which the Amplifieds are probably one of my favorite formulas from MAC. So that's Viva Glam Miley Cyrus. And then I also picked up 4 things from the MAC and Isabel Toledo collection. Not even gonna lie, not sure who, I know they're fashion designers, but I mainly got it because I like the looks of a couple of the products, and I thought the packaging was cute. So I went ahead and I wanted Ripe Peach. I had wanted Ripe Peach when they brought it out like a couple years ago, and it sold out too fast, so I wasn't able to get it. So this time around I went ahead and picked it up. And this packaging has got a slightly rubberized feel to it, which I thought was kind of cool. I mean, you like it, but you don't like it because it does attract the fingerprints that are hard to wipe off type of a situation. But anyway, I wore this blush yesterday. This is what it looks like. Somebody had asked me if this was similar to the Parenza Schooler blush in Ocean something or another, and it's not. The Ocean one from the Parenza Schooler collection fades from like a color like this to a more brownish color. How about I get it and compare it for you? So here's the Parenza Schooler in Ocean City, and then here is the, it's called Ripe Peach, yeah. I have got Azalea Blossom in the old round packaging when it came out back in the day, and I feel like it's not pressed as hard as either of these. Some people have said that this swatches really poorly and there's no pigmentation, but I feel like there's pigment in both of these. I feel like it's pressed so hard that it's really hard to pick up pigment with a brush. I used a stiff brush to pick up pigment in there, and I swipe it back and forth so that I get that ombre from the palette on the cheeks, but it doesn't swatch very nice. It went on okay, but that's it all together right there. Let's see if I can get an ombre with my finger here. That's it ombre'd on my finger, and then we'll go like that. But that's kind of what I think it is. I feel like these are really pressed really hard into the pans. Both this one and the Princess Schooler one were really pressed in there. I think they have pigment, but they're just pressed so hard. So I also managed to snag Oxblood from the lipstick portion of the collection. And this is just a, it's a brownie-ish peach nude color. I wore this yesterday with the green palette I'm going to show you, and I really, really liked it. I wore this with the, I think I blended it in with Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner, and it looked really pretty. And the new formulation, like these lipsticks here are more, you can kind of feel that they put a little bit of silicone ingredients in them to kind of mirror more like the Maybelline mattes and the Tom Ford mattes that have come out. I feel like they kind of reformulated their mattes a bit, because I really did not like some of the older matte lipsticks from the past, but this one felt pretty nice on the lips. So that one is Oxblood. And then I did pick up two of the eyeshadow palettes from the collection. One is the one that's on my eyes today, and that one is in Violet Wink. That's what the packaging looks like. And these are the shadows in there. Let me read what colors are in the palette for you guys. There is Sweet Allure, which is a satin, French Clay, which is a frost, Tender Smoke, which is a frost, Stars and Rockets, which is a Volux Pearl, Frizzy Plum right here, which is a frost, and then this one right here is Overnight, and that one is a matte color. I really like the look that came out of both of the palettes that I've used. One thing to make note of though is I feel like a couple of the shades are really pressed hard into both of these palettes. Not all of them are super pressed in there, but I feel like a couple of them are really pressed in there. I think I used every shade in this palette on the look that's on my eyes today, except for, what shade didn't I use? I didn't use this guy right here, but I used all the other shades, and the look came out nice. There was very minimal fallout, but I did find myself having to really stuff my brush into a couple of the shades to pick up the product, because I do feel like they're pressed kind of hard. So let's give you some swatches here. Let's do... there. And then let's do these guys right there. So that one is Violet Wink. And then the other palette I picked up is the one in Belle Greens, and I really like the look that came out of this palette, but it was, again, I had to stuff my brush and really pack on some of the colors because they're pressed really hard. I kind of had to dig my brush into them, but I like the look that came out of it. So here's the little cover design. One thing to make note of that I noticed is, you know, once you shut this, they don't close very well. They don't snap securely shut. Neither one of the eyeshadow palettes that I have snap securely shut. So just something to make note of. And then the shades that are in this particular palette here are, we've got Fresh Blade, which is a Volux Pearl, Gorgeous Gold, which is a Volux Pearl, Vicuna, which is a Frost, Savant, which is a Satin, Charcoal Brown, which is a matte, and then Sushi Green over here, which is a V. What is a V? Volux? Is that a shade or a finish from MAC? I'll give you some swatches of these guys. I love green eyeshadows. I really love the look that came out of this when I wore it with Oxblood and the Ripe Peach blush, and I really enjoyed the look. The whole look together was really nice, I thought. So, and then we'll do these guys. So that one is Belle Greens. And that's all for my haul. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to wear sunscreen, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.